Hey friends, okay, I wanted to pop on really quick and share a follow-up video to the mold video I made a couple of years ago because I had a conversation with a friend who has both healed from mold toxicity and Lyme disease. And so I wanted to share a couple of the insights from the conversation that we had and share with you guys. So let's see, this video is not intended to cure, heal, prevent any sort of disease. So please do your own research. The stuff I'm going to share is basically information that I have personally found to be helpful and based on my own health journey and the health journeys of others. So my name is Megan Goff, and I am excited to be a Plexus ambassador. So I'm going to be referencing some Plexus products, but also some other things that have helped me heal and have helped my friend heal. So just keep that in mind as I share today. So a couple of things that I wanted to say is that our bodies are designed to heal themselves, but sometimes it's finding the right things to help all of those things click into place. And so I was someone that had to overhaul what I was eating and also had to get on a supplement regimen to help my body heal from toxicity. I'll also say I was too sick to exercise at that point. Exercise is important, but there's sometimes when your body is so sick and you're healing from really, really big chronic issues that you might have to put that on hold for a little bit. So I wanted to share a couple top tips. So just as a general guideline, when you're starting any supplements, but especially if you're very, very sick, either from mold or Lyme or any other chronic disease, is that you have to start slow and just use common sense. It's kind of like when you're introducing, maybe a whole foods diet after eating the standard American diet, your body is naturally going to shed toxins. And detox is one of the things that we talk about, but it's something that your body is always doing. Detoxing is part of the way God designed our body. So there's sometimes ways to help our body be more efficient in that area. So also another thing, so starting slow and starting one thing at a time was super crucial for me. And every time I started upping my supplements, I had more layers of detox. So that healing process is real, but just give it time, stay consistent, stay committed, and every 3 days, reevaluate. It's really, really good to be aware of your body. It might be helpful to also journal what you're eating, journal the supplements you're taking, even journaling like how much sleep you're getting and things like that. Because when you're healing from something massive, it's going to take a huge commitment on your end to help your body heal. So I recommend doing the triplex combo, and I will just say that for those of you who may not know, that's Probio 5 and BioCleanse with either of the slims. And I'll just share something that my friend shared with me, and she said when your body is in overdrive, maybe your immune system is overreacting, going with the hunger control slim might be the better option, just because it's simpler, and this has a gut health component that may be too much too soon if you start to add that in right away. So just be aware of that. I also wanted to say the X Factor Plus versus the X Factor Original vitamin, when I added this into my triplex, I noticed a huge difference in how I felt. So anyone with thyroid issues, autoimmune, I would do this. My friend was telling me that this has grapeseed extract, which busts biofilm. And so if you are starting a supplement regimen and you're already, going to be inducing some detox, breaking through biofilm, if you have Lyme disease or even if you're toxic from mold mycotoxins, sometimes it's too much. So just keep that in mind. This is not fully methylated. There are some methylated B vitamins in this, but it's like the benefits outweigh the downsides. So this does have actually more aloe in it, so it helps with absorption, and it's less comprehensive. There's not as many minerals and stuff that this has in it. So just be aware, but this might be the clicker for you instead of this. This one's best for absorption. I also wanted to highlight a drink that my friend Shoshana made. She actually has a video on how to make it, but it's a lemon ginger turmeric drink, and it's super helpful for the adrenals. We have been adding Active, which is Plexus's new energy drink, but it's clean energy. So it's sourced from great sources. It has nitric oxide. You can go research the benefits of that for heart health and for adrenals. And I also add the Slim microbiome to my lemon ginger turmeric drink. But I just wanted to say, if you have not started that, it's very, very helpful for adrenals, and not just this drink, but water in general. Notice my lemon mint water over there. I keep that in my fridge. and I try to keep it filled up so that we're, you know, constantly making sure that we're hydrating. Making sure you're hydrated is super important, not just for like weight loss and energy, but it's important for all of your body functions and making sure that you're detoxing efficiently. So that's super, super important. I'm also going to reference a couple of books that I have found super helpful. These are manuals that I encourage every mom to have on their shelf because they've been so helpful to me. But they're written by a Mennonite lady, a gal that has had 9 kids. She's a midwife. She just has a lot of knowledge. So she wrote books for the rest of us to glean from. So it's called Be Your Own Doctor. There's a couple volumes, and then there's one for kids. But I did want to reference something in here because my friend Shoshana had talked about anyone healing from chronic issues needs to use vitamin C. And so she talks about that in the back of her kids book about vitamin C therapy. And this is referencing how to use vitamin C to help your child better fight off a disease. Or I would say an infection or virus of any sort. But I thought it was interesting. She said that this vitamin C neutralizes the toxins and helps to stabilize the child. The vitamin C will not kill the bacteria, but it will help by allowing the immune system to get in there easily and deal with the bacteria. It will still take time to heal the disease or the sickness, but your child will not have as serious symptoms because you're keeping the system clean by aiding the immune system. And a sick child can use far larger doses of vitamin C than a healthy child. So make sure you're getting like organic, super clean source vitamin C. And there's dosing recommendations on here for adults, children, and breastfeeding moms. So anyway, something to really consider, especially if you're healing from something really big. Also, I did want to say that 70% of your immune system is in your gut. And when you're helping we're helping your liver, your kidneys, and your colon. That's like the first goal. And when I was chatting with my friend, she's like, I was asking her, you know, with this particular person I was helping, I'm like, well, maybe we should up her ProBio 5. And she's like, I would not do that until her liver is detoxing efficiently. Her colon is clean. You're eliminating at least once a day. Better if you're eliminating 3 times a day. And so the goal is to not overtax that system. Because she said, basically, if you start adding more ProBio 5 on top of it, even if you have systemic yeast issues, basically you're going to be it's like shaking up a pop bottle with the lid on. So you're going to be stirring up all that stuff, but there's not going to be a way for all of those toxins to process out of the body. So upping your water intake, helping your liver and your colon stay clean, your kidneys, all those things. So upping your water, doing the ginger lemon turmeric drink with Active and Slim, that's just going to help your body feel good and start functioning like it should. Another thing that she mentioned using is a supplement called D-Robise. I hope I'm saying that right, but it's D-ROBISE. You can go look up the benefits of that, but I'm going to be ordering that just from the benefits that I saw, and she said they need to get on that, especially if they're healing from chronic crisis type issues. So all that to say, I just wanted to pop and share the things that I gleaned from my friend and the little tips and tricks that I learned and thought that it might be helpful for some of you. But my biggest tips are be patient, give it time. It took me several years to overcome mold toxicity and the repercussions of that. But when you're healing yourself, like, it really takes time and commitment and just seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You will feel better, but you have to commit to the process and not be a victim of your current or even past health issues, because I believe God's given us the knowledge and the herbs to help our bodies heal. And our bodies are designed to heal itself. So prayers for you guys on your own health journeys. Thanks for listening. Bye, guys.